Discover the agricultural tools, implements, and equipment. What are agricultural tools, implements, and equipment? How are they classified? Agricultural tools, implements, and equipment are essential components of farming operations. They aid in various tasks such as land preparation, cultivation, harvesting, maintenance, and transport. These are classified based on their function and complexity. Tools, handheld and light, used in daily farm tasks. Implements, larger devices attached to draft animals or machines. Equipment, large-scale machines for heavy-duty tasks. Agricultural tools. These are commonly light tools that are being utilized in performing farm activities. They are classified as digging tools, cutting tools, cultivating tools, and harvesting tools. Digging tools. Crowbar, beretta, used for digging holes and digging out stones and tree stumps. Pick mattock, used for digging canals, breaking hard top soil, digging up stones and tree stumps. Grab hoe, a saw roll, used for breaking hard topsoil and pulverizing soil. Spade, used for removing trash or soil, digging ditches, and mixing soil media. Shovel, pala, used for removing trash, digging loose soil, transferring soil, and mixing soil media. Spading fork, used for loosening soil, digging out root crops, and turning over the materials in a compost heap. Cutting tools. Bolo, itac, used for cutting weeds, bamboo poles and pegs for construction and trellis. Pruning shear, used for cutting branches of planting materials and unnecessary branches of plants. Axe, used for cutting trunks or branches of trees and bigger posts. Knives, used for cutting planting materials, harvesting, and performing other farm activities. Cultivating tools. Light hoe, used for loosening, leveling, and digging out furrows for planting. Hand trowel, used for cultivating soil around the plants and setting small amounts of manure and compost in the soil. Hand fork, used for loosening the soil in between rows of plants. Hand cultivator, used for cultivating the garden plot to loosen and remove weeds around the plant. Rake, kalake, used for cleaning the ground and leveling the topsoil. Harvesting tools. Harvesting knives, scissors, pruning shears, used for harvesting vegetable crops. Sickle, carrot, used for harvesting rice and for cutting grasses for animal feeds. Other agri-tools. Knapsack sprayer, used for applying pesticides and foliar fertilizer. Trigger sprayer, used for applying pesticides in seed boxes, seed trays or seed beds. Sprinklers, used for watering seedlings and other plants. Wheelbarrow, used for hauling and transporting growing media, fertilizers and farm supplies. Crates, used for carrying harvests from farm to market. Seed trays serve as containers for raising or growing seedlings. Pail, timba, used for hauling water, manure, and fertilizers. Farm implements. These are commonly made of metals that serve as accessories for draft animals or mounted to machineries. They are usually used in land preparations. Implements. Plow, used for tilling wide areas, making furrows, and in-row cultivation. This is pulled by draft animals, made from of metal, wood, and/or combination both. Harrow, used for pulverizing the soil after plowing. It is pulled by draft animals or mounted to a tractor. Rotavator. Modern harrow, used for pulverizing the soil, which is usually mounted to a tractor. Farm equipment. These are machineries used in land preparations and transportations of farm inputs and products. These machineries require highly skilled operator to properly perform their respective uses. Hand tractor, used to pull a plow and harrow in land preparations. Four-wheel tractor, used to pull a disc plow and disc harrow in land preparations of a bigger area of land. Water pump, used to draw water from a source for irrigating the field. Axial thresher helps separate the seeds from the stalks. Combine harvester combines 6 farm operations such as gathering, transporting, reaping, threshing, cleaning, and bagging crops. Seeder, used for sowing corn seeds and rice seedlings, pre-germinated seeds directly in the paddy field. Corn dehusker, used for peeling the skin of the corn and for removing maize from cob. Rice miller, used to remove the husk and the bran layers to produce an edible white rice. That's all for agricultural tools, implements, and equipment. Thank you.